Welcome back to Ape Escape. And starting this time, we go to Futurama. Dun 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 dun.
You know,
dun.
wait, it's actually called
Yeah,
Futurama.
it's actually called
wait.
Futurama.
Wait, okay, I didn't see if that was an M or an N.
It's Futurama.
As the professors already told you, if you
This game came out in
training, you can't advance
About
to the next
19.
area. Good luck.
I'm pretty sure. I think it was around time Futurama was before Futurama came out.
Yeah, no, didn't Futurama... Like, I know that the first episode of Futurama was... took place at the start of the millennium. Or, like, around the change of the
99.
millennium, so...
This came out in '99, and
Right.
so did Futurama.
Yeah. You know, I know this is kind of a weird bridge to make, but do you remember there was supposedly there was a Easter egg in Overwatch in one of the maps, I think the Italian one, where there were three bells at the attacker's spawn point, and supposedly if you there was an Easter egg if you played the Futurama theme, and I remember there were so many times I joined a match in that spot, and every time there was like someone attempting it.
The laboratory has been ransacked.
I never saw the Easter egg myself, but
Were here, and I believe they've taken
it's
Professor
just something that I
Nally
find
away
pretty
with them.
interesting looking back
They're now
on.
being transported to Spectre's base area.
You know, when
His
Overwatch
exact
was
location
still
is unknown.
worth playing
All I can
and
tell you
or
at this
talking
time
about
is that his
Yeah.
base is an old factory
before
building
they
located
started
in the middle of
making
town
changes
somewhere.
that took all the fun out of the game.
Spectre's
Like,
taking it
I'm
over
telling
and is now
you,
using it to
the-
manufacture weapons. But
I
first,
think
before
I
you head over to the base, find the
I
energy
didn't
store
quit,
map.
but like
The energy
Season
store
7
house
was
is the
kind
heart
of the
Spectre's
part where I
factory. By
stopped
destroying
playing it, and
this,
then
you'll shut down all the power
one and a
to the
half,
base.
2 years
The
later,
energy
I
storehouse
return
is hidden
and
somewhere
I
within
see
the
that
Railroad Park.
if I want to
Please hurry,
start
the
matchmaking
Professor
for
Nally may be in
either
great
competitive
danger.
or casual,
One more thing.
I have to select
The
which
base has
class
a
I
very,
want to
very
play, because
powerful
apparently they got
security
so
system that will
many
not be affected by
problems
power
with
shutdown.
people
So
complaining
be careful.
of like people only locking in on assault or and to be fair, I do understand that for people who genuinely play the game, it might be a bit annoying to have someone who only plays assault or only plays defense when, you know, there's an obvious lack of tanks and support. But speaking as someone who exclusively played Mei and every now and then Anna, the whole appeal of Overwatch was the freedom you got in your team, right? Like if you want to have a team full of Meis or a team full of Widowmakers, you could do that. But then they took that out, but you could still have like 5 DPS, 1 tank, or like whatever your stupid team setup is. You could still have that, but then they were just like, yeah, no, we're gonna force you to do this, and it's just the one thing that I never liked, that I never got comfortable with. You know, being forced to play a certain way. And that's why I thought that spending $40 on Undertale was... Undertale, why am I... That's why I thought that spending $40 on Overwatch was a massive waste of money.
No, I did not do anything for the sound settings. This actually is the sound for this part of the stage.
There's just no music.
Yeah. When we actually get into the area after collecting the first 3 monkeys, then we'll get music.
Okay. It's intentional. It's not like a bug or something.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's changed in On the Loose, I think. It's been years since I played that version. But I think
Right.
this is fully intentional.
Okay, so it's not like that time I was playing Sonic Unleashed I finish a stage and it forgot to play the stage clear theme.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like that. Like
I mean, you
I'm
probably
telling
got
you,
E-rank.
no, not even. I don't think it was one of those stages you could get a rank for. Yeah, I need to send you that. I think I still have it as a clip, but it was so weird to just have Werehog Sonic go like, you know, do his wolf howl, and there was no music playing in the background. It was just. It's
I
something
hate
like that.
the fact that that monkey on the pipe can shoot at you. I hate the fact that the monkey on the pipe can shoot at you.
Yeah, I've always hated when the enemy can hit you, but you cannot hit the enemy.
Yeah, it's like that's a really cheap mechanic.
Yeah.
You have to go through the main part of the stage in order to reach that monkey.
I don't have to do anything.
Shut up. But finally, after listening to nothing but birds, we drop down. And there's music.
I mean, listening to birds kind of cleared my mind for a moment. Made me reconsider some life choices. For example, I'm gonna go to college. See you later.
Oh, God damn it. I hate these splitting enemies. I hate these splitting enemies because I just don't like enemies that split, period.
They didn't allow me in. They didn't like that I applied at 12:34 a.m. That and you know the new term has already begun, so you don't want to be the one who enrolls midterm.
Yeah.
At the same time, if it's an IT degree, I could probably fill in the blanks.
Oh no!
That's what I get for trying to use the car. I'll be straight honest.
So-
The car is strictly a puzzle thing.
Okay, so it's only like one of those to solve one of those puzzles with like a pressure plate and stuff.
I mean, okay, we'll see another thing in a minute, but yeah, I didn't say anything on the first one while you were talking Overwatch because I got through that easily. I hate these segments. I don't like this segment, these type of segments. Because basically, the monkey can easily slip in and then almost immediately slip out, then immediately is able to slip back in. And I hate that. I think we'll see that before I end up cutting. Because I do cut. I cut.
That's new.
See? It slipped right
Yeah.
in. I hate that. I hate
It
that.
looks really frustrating.
Yeah, it is. I don't remember how long that took, to be honest.
Do you know how big the recording was in terms of file size?
No.
Alright.
It wasn't a super long thing, though. It wasn't super long. It was probably like 2-3 minutes at most.
Oh yeah, no, but usually when I evaluate how difficult something was or how frustrating something was to do, I just look at how big the actual file is. Like if the file is like 20 gigabytes, fine. If the file is 50 gigabytes, fine. But if the file is 200 gigabytes, I know that I had some bullshit. Or just a really long recording session. I still need to do something with those Assassin's Creed Brotherhood recordings. And just to make this clear, I don't think you were doubting it, but I'm not using them for the channel. I kind of have a policy against using my personal recordings for or using recordings for like multiple purposes.
No, I figured you weren't going to.
I mean, it would be pretty efficient. Like, if I've already got 2.5 terabytes worth of Assassin's Creed footage, you know, I might as well use it. But then, that was recording footage, not playthrough footage.
Yeah.
So it has all the stuff in it. Like, I want to say... I wouldn't say 30 hours, but it's somewhere between 20 and 30. That's what I can tell you. And if it's
29.9 hours.
I mean, it could
It's
be.
between 20 and 30. It's between 20 and 30.
Yeah. But then you're kind of using courier logic there, which
No,
is more appropriate. Which is more appropriate for me, considering that I was the former courier.
No,
Or
I'm using
I
Price
still
is
am
Right
the
logic.
former courier. Using what logic?
Price is Right logic.
Oh, Price is Right logic. Yeah.
I'm closest without well, okay, not fully Price is Right logic, because well, actually no. If I wanted to go Price is Right logic, I would have gone 20.9, 20.0000001, because that's closest without going over that, and that's Price is Right logic.
Yeah. To be fair, it's been a while since I last seen Price is Right, but
I'm sure
Like,
you
it
know
was-
Price is Right.
Hmm?
I'm surprised you know of Price is Right.
Oh yeah, there was a version, there was a Dutch version, and I think I watched a couple of episodes with my older brother back in the day.
Interesting.
Thing is, I don't know for sure if what we know as Price is Right is what you guys know as Price is Right, because you know that some regional stuff changes.
Yeah.
Was there a mode where they had to guess a price and they could ask if it was was there a mode where you could name price and the host would say if it's higher or lower?
Like in what way?
Like, say you're looking for 250, so I say 100, you say higher, I say 400, you say lower.
Oh no. There are a few games like that.
Okay, in that case, I guess I did watch The Price is Right. But again, just not the American version.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Welcome to this last normal stage.
The future looks like shit.
Yeah. Like
Why is there a tank on the street? What is this, Grand Theft Auto 5?
Well, Grand Theft Auto 5 could take controls a lot better, because reminder, vehicles in the series suck to control.
Grand Theft Auto 3 also came out way later.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about it, but I don't know if it came out in like late 2001. I know that the game had to incorporate some changes because certain events of 2001.
Do you see the struggle I had to go just to turn around? This is why you don't make vehicles half one stick, half the other.
But how else are you going to sell that fancy DualShock controller?
True. They all depend on a lot of other stuff in these games. I don't defend controlling vehicles. Vehicle control sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it looks manageable, but the thing is, there's a big difference between looking at the game and playing the game.
I'm pretty sure that cut was that. No, the reason why I did not grab that one up, you messaged me with something. I don't remember what it was, but I remember you messaged me.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that was you. I was actually recording this episode, and for record's sake, this is 9 episodes in. I had recorded this entire playthrough during the time I had gotten hacked. So this was while I was waiting for Discord to actually delete my original account.
Yeah, it still pissed me off how they did delete your original account, but it didn't transfer like ownership of your server to me, because at the time I was the last one.
Yeah,
in the server.
Yeah, it's really weird. I never did that. But we have the new server, so we don't really care.
We have the new server, but the thing I don't
server.
like. Well, the thing I don't like, and a reason why I was actually tempted to just, keep the server up even if nobody was in there. Like, I'm the kind of guy who wants to look back at some things for both, personal reasons and admin reasons. Like, you want to see who was banned in the original server, so if they return, you can
but the case for that, people that were banned aren't going to be coming back. So honestly,
good. Well,
yeah.
You still want to be sure of it.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna be honest. To this day, it still mesmerizes me that like there's no like blacklist feature on Discord where you can already kind of pre-ban people. So when they try to join your server, they just get smacked in the face with a big stop sign.
Yeah.
I mean, on one hand, who's to say it's going to happen? On the other hand, I did have my former best friend who tried to get me on drugs coming into my server. Luckily, he didn't manage to say anything, which kind of made me wonder why he even joined the server in the first place. Like, was he privately messaging server members? Was he looking for dirt? I don't know. I don't care.
He's gone.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know if he's going to return with an alt account, but I don't know if he's that petty.
Yeah. That happened like what, 1-2 years ago?
No, it's actually quite recently. I think 8 months ago.
I think if he was going to do that, he would have done it by now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just still makes me skeptical whenever I see new people join a server, because
no, I get that.
Is it like that's kind of the problem? I need to. I want to get more members in my server, but I don't want to open the floodgates, and that's kind of my problem. Is I've had so many, or not so many, but I've had a couple of times where, people join my server link that I have on my Twitter profile, and it's like I've had times where it's just straight up those graphic artist kind of accounts, or who then proceed to just immediately DM me asking, like, I just straight up had to introduce a rule in my server, and I felt kind of bad about it, because if you join my server, there's like a whole bunch of rules where if you press the accept emote, it will give you the role that says you read the rules. But then I made one edit, and I don't like doing that, because technically people didn't accept that rule, so it feels kind of fraudulent in a way. But I'm pretty sure that people understand. And besides, it's not like I had GFX artists in my server before. Mainly because if I see somebody join, they have something like that in their name, or something that implies that they're only in it for their own selfish needs.
Yep.
Yeah, I toss them out. Like, I already have an artist, and if I need a stream coordinator, I'll seek one out. If I need help with vector graphics, I'll seek them out. If I need a 3D modeler, I seek them out. It's the one thing that I'll keep insistently saying: You don't come to us, we come to you.
Yep.
And you can be an artist. There's no harm in that. But a lot of these people, you can really tell the moment you look at their bio.
Yeah, this stage introduces RC puzzles where if you mess up or go too fast, you will lose the RC car and you have to restart from the very beginning.
Oh, that's lovely.
They're not bad. They're not bad. If you basically are patient and careful, you'll get through them. So they're not bad. I prefer these over basically
So they're not for me.
I mean, honestly, you're kind of you're decently patient. You're decently patient, so I can see you getting through these puzzles.
Decently patient. Like, what experience do you base that on?
I can still see you getting through these puzzles. Yeah, I prefer these over basically, oh hey, you use the car to chase a monkey out of a little hole. I prefer
how much
that.
How much range does the RC car have?
I have no idea. But if you push the right stick in, you'll just call it to you. So there's not really a need for a range.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was looking at it and I was kind of like, is it one of those things where it's like, if you can see the car, you can control the car?
Oh no, you can control the car off screen. When it's off screen, you can control it like that.
Okay.
The question is, would you want to though? Not really.
No, I mean, if I cannot see it, then
yeah.
I'll just
position the camera so I can see it, or just call it back with the right stick.
Yeah, at the same time, if this game came out now in the time of, you know, accessibility, and there's like a lot of games out, or I wouldn't say a lot of games, but I know that publishers like Ubisoft really push for more accessibility, and there are some games out there which, if I'm not mistaken, you can play it even if you're fully blind.
Yeah.
Like they've got features like you know, text to speech, and some titles even. I know that Assassin's Creed Valhalla did it, when if you walk into a wall, it will make a noise.
I hate when games like this do this, by the way. It's like you have to time a platform you have to time reaching a platform for a thing you have to, for basically something you have time. I hate when games do that.
But to go back to the angle of like being able to play games when even if you're completely visually impaired, that kind of makes me wonder, would it be possible to, or not would be possible, but if you cannot see the game anyway, why do we need like those fancy, like I want to see a console for blind people that is just something like a GOOGL Mini or an ALEXA. I kind of want to see that.
Giant monkey robot.
But then I don't have need of it because, you know, I wouldn't say I have perfect vision. I do notice that sometimes it gets kind of blurry. But then maybe that's because I'm tired and I just don't realize it.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I know.
I kind of want to do an eye test.
Do people look at my stream? Just, oh hey, I wear glasses.
Yeah. No, I kind of want to do a vision test, but I don't want to be that guy who like walks into a glasses store and be like, hey, I want to take a test when I have nothing
You
to be
don't
worried
need 'em.
about.
Yeah, you don't need them. Yeah.
Like,
But it's still
I
better to
feel
be
like
safe
I'd-
than sorry.
Yeah, but I can see perfectly fine. Like usually when I play games, I enable subtitles. I always put them on the smallest kind, and I can read that perfectly fine. Then again, I say that, but I have a 27-inch monitor, or well, I have two 27-inch monitors, and they're sort of close, but not really. Like I need to check like what my distance is between my eyes and my monitor. Problem is, if I do that, I'll end up accidentally sticking a ruler into my eyes.
Well, at least, well, make sure if you have to, make sure neither part's broken.
Okay, it does the Mario Galaxy thing.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I still need to continue recording that.
Yes,
Yes.
there's a monkey in there, behind that glowing wall.
I just wish my sensor bar wasn't broken. Like, I'm telling you, Nintendo, out of all the things you did, why did you make the Wii sensor bar... why is the cable so tiny?
I mean, to be honest, I haven't had an issue with my sensor bar.
No, but I have. The thing sucks. Like, again, why is the cable so goddamn thin?
My only issue is why is it so goddamn long?
To accommodate for multiple kind of living rooms.
I know, but still.
It's better to be too long than too short.
True. But this is way too long.
I wouldn't say it's way too long. But then I say that as like when we got our Wii, we had kind of a weird living room situation because we watched our movies and played our games. We had a beamer for that, or a projector, and our Wii was kind of at a faraway place compared to because the beamer is in the back and the consoles and stuff are at the front. Yeah. We kind of need a long cable anyway, so
Yeah, no.
I personally didn't mind.
Yeah, but it's like moving the damn thing is kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be honest. If I get a replacement sensor bar, I'll just use double-sided tape. Lots of it.
And that
Like-
is the last normal stage of the game.
Like everybody knows that double-sided tape fixes everything.
Yeah. And we're just gonna restricting certain stuff up.
Did the Flex Corporation make double-sided tape?
I think.
Right. Yeah. No. I always, the only commercials I've seen is like Flex tape and Flex paste, or is it paste, like the gooey stuff?
Okay, I have no idea because I'm not exactly sure what to actively look up. Like there's Flex
Yeah.
Corporation, but that just means that there's multiple things for Flex.
Yeah. I will say though, like, how is Phil Swift doing?
I think he's
feel like-
still doing fine.
Yeah, but like it's been a long time since I've seen a commercial for Flex tape. Granted, they don't sell it here, but the commercials they were hot meme material back in the pre-2020s. Like, I'm telling you, I want my Flex tape back. Like what? Like so? Come on! You can top it. Why don't you saw a car in half, or maybe I don't know. Just bring it back.
Local man wants flex tape back.
You say local, but in my area, it's not relevant anyway. I just really miss the commercial. I just really miss the memes.
No, you missed Phil Swift. You missed Phil Swift. Just
do
like
miss
how
his
I
soft
miss Billy
touch.
Mays. Just like how I miss Billy Mays.
What did you say? You said you want to be maced?
I said I miss Billy Mays.
Freshen up my memory?
But I'm not done yet, guy.
You'll have to send that to me.
Okay, yeah. At least, yeah. But better, anything's better than winding up like the slap chop guy. I'll send you that off camera. I'm not going to say it on camera.
Let's just end the episode before I ask who's that again.